Have you ever wondered what separates the ultra-successful from everyone else? Is it luck? Raw talent? A secret inheritance? While those things might play a part, I'm here to tell you about a simple, yet incredibly powerful habit that countless millionaires and high achievers swear by. Weekly planning. It sounds almost too simple, right? How can spending just an hour or so on a Sunday evening possibly be the secret sauce to building a seven-figure net worth? Well, stick with me for the next 10 minutes, and I'll break down exactly why this one habit is a complete gift and how you can start using it to transform your own life, starting today. Let's be honest, most people just drift through their weeks. Monday hits them like a ton of bricks. They react to whatever emails pop up, whatever fires need putting out. They're busy, for sure. But being busy isn't the same as being productive. It's like being on a hamster wheel. You're running hard, but you're not actually going anywhere. The week ends, and you feel exhausted, looking back and wondering, what did I even accomplish? You've been in reactive mode, not proactive mode. This is the exact opposite of how successful people operate. They don't let their week happen to them. They happen to their week, and it all starts with a plan. Imagine you're the captain of a ship. Would you just leave the harbor with no destination in mind? No map? No compass? Just hoping you end up somewhere nice? Of course not. That's a recipe for disaster. You'd end up lost at sea, at the mercy of the winds and currents. Your life is that ship. Your goals are your destination. And your weekly plan, that's your map and your compass. It is the tool that allows you to navigate the chaotic waters of daily life and stay on course towards what truly matters to you. Millionaires understand this. They treat their time like their most valuable asset, because it is. They know that if they don't decide how their time will be spent, someone or something else will decide for them. So, what does this actually look like in practice? It's not about scheduling every single minute of your day down to the second. That's rigid and unrealistic. Life happens. It's about setting intentions. On a Sunday, you sit down and look at the week ahead. You start with the big picture. What are your major goals for the year? For the quarter? Now, ask yourself, what is the single most important thing I can do this week to move closer to those goals? Just one or two key priorities. These are your big rocks. You schedule those in first. Maybe it's blocking out 3 2-hour sessions to work on that new business proposal. Maybe it's dedicating time to research a new investment strategy. You put these non-negotiable blocks into your calendar before anything else. Once your big rocks are in place, you can start filling in the pebbles. The other important tasks: meetings, appointments, exercise, family time. Yes, schedule your personal life too. Millionaires don't just plan their work. They plan their life. They schedule time for rest, for family, for hobbies. Why? Because they know that burnout is the enemy of long-term success. You can't sprint a marathon. By intentionally scheduling downtime, you ensure you have the energy and mental clarity to perform at your peak when it has time to work. This creates a sustainable rhythm for success, not a frantic dash that leads to a crash. It's about work-life integration, not work-life balance, where every part of your life is given its proper time and attention. One of the biggest psychological benefits of weekly planning is the massive reduction in stress and decision fatigue. Think about how much mental energy you waste every day just trying to decide what to do next. Should I answer these emails? Or work on that report? Or maybe I should call that client back. This constant decision-making drains your willpower. When you have a weekly plan, the big decisions are already made. You just look at your calendar and execute. You wake up on Monday morning with a clear sense of purpose and direction. You're not wasting precious brain power on low-level decisions. You're preserving it for creative problem-solving and deep work. The very activities that generate real value and lead to breakthroughs. This feeling of control is incredibly empowering. It replaces anxiety with a calm confidence. You're no longer a victim of your schedule. You are its master. Furthermore, a weekly plan is your ultimate accountability partner. At the end of each week, you don't just close your laptop and forget about it. You conduct a weekly review. You look back at your plan. What did you accomplish? Where did you get sidetracked? What worked? What didn't they? This isn't about beating yourself up for not being perfect. It's about learning. It's about gathering data on your own habits and productivity. Maybe you discovered that you're most creative in the morning. So next week, you'll schedule your most important creative tasks for 9 a.m. Maybe you realize that back-to-back meetings drain your energy. So next week, I scheduled a 15-minute buffer between them. This continuous feedback loop is how you get better. Week by week, you refine your process. You eliminate inefficiencies, and you become an incredibly effective version of yourself. Millionaires are masters of self-optimization, and the weekly plan and review cycle is their primary tool. Think about the concept of compound interest. A small amount of money invested consistently over time grows into a fortune. Your efforts work the same way. A small amount of focused, intentional effort, applied consistently week after week towards your most important goals, will compound into massive results over time. A weekly plan ensures that consistency. It prevents you from getting distracted by shiny objects or pulled off course by minor urgencies. Each week, you're laying another brick in the foundation of your empire. 1 week of focused action might not seem like much, but 52 weeks of focused action. That's how you write a book. That's how you launch a business. That's how you build a fortune. It's the relentless, disciplined consistency, enabled by a simple weekly plan that separates the dreamers from the doers. So, here is your challenge. This coming Sunday, I want you to take 1 hour, juste un hour. Turn off your phone, close your email, and get a clear head. Grab a notebook or open a digital calendar. First, write down your top 1, 2, 3 goals for the year. Next, break one of them down and ask, what are the 1 to 2 most important actions I can take this week to move closer to that goal? Schedule those actions into your calendar as non-negotiable appointments with yourself. Then, fill in your other commitments, both professional and personal. Schedule your workouts. Schedule date night. Schedule time to read or relax. Create a roadmap for your ideal week. Then, for the next 7 days, do your absolute best to follow it. Be the captain of your ship. When the week is over, take 30 minutes to review. Celebrate your wins. Learn from your misses. And then, create your plan for the following week. I promise you, if you make this a non-negotiable ritual, your life will begin to change in ways you can't even imagine right now. You'll feel more in control, less stressed, and more productive than ever before. You will stop drifting and start building. This simple habit is the first, and perhaps most crucial, step on the path to achieving extraordinary things. It's how ordinary people build extraordinary lives, and yes, it's a foundational secret to how millionaires are made. Start planning, start executing, and start building your future, 1 week at a time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how to build your best life.